I'm going to do this quick video before I go to bed. Because you know what I'm tired of hearing? I'm tired of hearing about the slap at the Oscars. I am tired of it. I'm tired of everybody having their opinion, and some of y'all asses have slapped people for less than that. And we all know in our communities, when it comes down to a mama joke and somebody tell you stop talking about my mama, after that you get your ass beat. Bottom line. We also forget that in 2016, Chris Rock did the same exact thing. So let's say that they had a conversation and it was addressed for him not to bring another joke up. And he did it again in 2022. When are we as a race of people are going to stop justifying the bully's wrong and hold everybody accountable? See, it takes an action to have a reaction, and everybody is on Will and Jada, but nobody seemed to address the bully who started all of this. The funny part to all of everybody seemed like they was affected, like everybody in the audience got slapped. Wanda Sykes act like she was affected, like she got slapped. Amy Schumacher act like she was affected, like she got slapped. Y'all act like y'all shocked. There was a whole list of individuals who's done more than that on the Oscars, on TV, period. Mike Tyson had something to say, and he bit somebody's ear off. So before we start pointing our fingers at somebody else and judging and calculating their wrong and what they should or should not have done, you're not sitting in that seat. You're not. You're not sitting in that seat. And everybody can analyze whatever. In the moment, you would done it too. And what we need to stop doing is justifying with the joke that it's okay to disgrace or demean a black woman about her hair. Chris Rock did a whole movie about hair. So don't act confused. Y'all patting him on the back. And let me tell you this too. A lot of y'all is coming out the woodwork because you can reinvent yourself, or you can make yourself known again, riding off the slap. Why is this a conversation? Y'all won't vote. Y'all won't fight for prison reform. You won't fight for what's right. You won't fight for dehumanization. You won't fight for women getting sex trafficked. You won't fight for women being violated. We're still fighting for Breonna Taylor, and y'all talk about a freaking slap. So what? It's over with. Let it go. The only way the fire keep burning is y'all keep putting the logs on the fire. And then Ray J comes up and talk about he got some investors. He'll pay $50 million for a boxing match. And then Chris Rock brother coming up like, you've been in the woodwork forever and a day. Why you coming out now? And what y'all fail to realize, Chris Rock done got plenty of money. Money that he probably wouldn't have got if it wasn't for the slap. So let it go. We are the only race of people that pull the rug, pull the ladder, put the noose over the tree and hang our own. It's a setup, and we fall into it every time. Then you got comedians talking about, well, you should sue him for $200 million. Again, I'm going to say this, and I hope y'all asses let it register. Please let it register. Chris Rock should have shut up. There are certain boundaries we need to learn how not to cross. And I don't care what it is. And you talking about Jada and Will coming out and made a comment. Well, they're probably being forced to. They're probably being forced to. And was he wrong? Of course. He could have handled it better. But he didn't. So what? The only difference between him slapping Chris Rock is it was televised and they are in the entertainment business. If he was a regular Joe Smo, nobody would even give a damn about the slap. Find you some business. Bottom line, there's more important things to talk about than to continually talk about the slap that was heard around the world. Y'all act like that's a bad thing. Hell, it's a whole bunch of stuff that's on the internet that a lot of people like to forget. Lisa Ray fighting in Turks and Caicos with her husband. People cheating on people. People getting caught with cheating on people. So miss me with all this conversation. Y'all act like they're not human beings and they're not going to do something that's out of pocket. We put people on pedestal. They don't ask to be put up there. We need to realize they are still human beings. And some of y'all got more crap in your family than what that slap was. And again, as I've said before, a lot of y'all have been slapped for less. Please believe. Y'all had a whole president that did all kinds of crap while he was in office. And then y'all want to have the nerve to constantly talk about a slap. What is the purpose? Why are we still on this conversation? Why? Some of y'all kids can't even read or write. Some adults can't read or write. There are children being gunned down every day, and we're stuck on something that's minor and minute. Bullies are putting people in a position that they're taking their lives. And y'all want to pat Chris Rock on the back. Why? We don't hold everybody accountable. There was 3 people that was affected in this. 3 people that it caused the rift with. Chris Rock should have shut up and not said what he said. Will maybe could have handled it differently. So I'm not agreeing with the slap. But how much are we going to continue to just justify it's a joke? No, it ain't just a joke. Jokes have caused people to lose their life. There are certain boundaries you just don't cross. Period. And stop putting the crap. It's just a joke. Enough is enough. Black people, wake up. Please. Move on. Let it to hell go. And all this fighting, we fighting against each other. How are we going to talk about how others are treated? We treat each other just as bad. And instead of dinging, you should have got all 3 parties together and had a conversation. But no, the only people y'all concerned about is Will Smith in the slap. Y'all not directing anything to Chris Rock, and he holds just as much accountability. But y'all want to sweep that shit up under the rug. And I am over it. I am tired of it. Again, there are more important things to talk about than the damn slap that's heard around the world. I won't slap those who keep talking about it. Let it go. Even your brothers. Y'all didn't get slapped. When you had a fair fight and somebody said, well, I'm going to get you after school. It was 2 people who had a fair fight. It no longer becomes a fair fight when everybody else want to jump in it. So now that's what y'all making it. Learn your boundaries. Learn to know what to say, when to say, and what joke you should be saying. All jokes are not funny, especially if they're somebody else's expense. And I'm going to say this again. If Jada was not a strong individual, that could have been the very night that you called somebody to take their own life for something stupid that we're pushing off on Will, and y'all negating the bully, because that's what Chris Rock is, a bully. Any comedian that justified their jokes at somebody else's expense, you're no longer doing the joke. You're being a bully. You want to tell some jokes tell jokes at your own expense, not at nobody else. Because nobody knows where anybody's mentality is at when they're dealing with what they're dealing with. You don't know what words or action will be to push them over the edge. Wake up, people. Wake the hell up.